Hi guys. Okay, today we're going to do a little review. Now, those of you that follow my channel know that I'm all about being focused, having the gear that you need, just the gear you need, and not toting everything else. And so, in the past, I've done reviews of gear and stuff like that. It's something I was trying out or whatever, and that's the case here. Now here's where I'm coming from. As many of you know, I've done one-wind hammocks for several years now, and I'm very happy with my one-wind hammock. And I carry the Ultralight compact one-wind hammock in my haversack as my shelter system, as part of me going from A to B and having a tarp and a hammock get me up off the ground. So that if I do get caught out, it's part of my haversack set. I've always got a shelter system with me in some degree. Okay? Well, I saw something on their website and I decided to take a look at the idea of a tent. Now, One Wind calls this a tent. Okay? It's a tarp shelter, and it's basically a Walleen. And so, what I want to do today is I got one. And as I've said before, what I do is I try out gear for you guys. If I like it, great, it becomes mine. If I don't like it, and it's not that it's bad, it just don't fit me, it goes in the box. When we have my gathering every spring, those are the prizes I give away. So, my trying is good for you guys. Now, here is the whole setup. This is an ultralight hammock system from One Wind. That's the straps, that's everything right there. You can see how big it is. This fits in a haversack really, really well. And this has got like a 400-pound capacity. So it's a full-size 11-foot sleeping hammock. This is what I've been using. Okay? This, almost the same size, is considered a tent. Okay? And this is that tarp system we were talking about. This will easily fit into a Blackbird haversack, no problem, and give me a shelter system. So that's what this review, this test is. I haven't even set this up yet. You know, all I did was pull it out of the cardboard box that got shipped. You untie it, and what you get is a bag that's got your cords and your stakes in it. And you've got another bag, which is the actual carry bag for the camping shelter. That's what it's called, a camping shelter. It's basically a Walleen, and there's a picture for you of what it looks like. So like I said, I haven't even done anything with this. Now, when I looked at the website and I saw this, that was a little confusing to me. So I understood what I was really looking at. What this is a really strong magnet. Okay? This part goes on the inside, this part goes to the outside, and it gives you a pull that you can put anywhere on that tarp to be able to pull it out and direct a little more room right here, or hold a little tighter against the wind, or etc., to give you more headroom. This is probably going to end up being used in other things as well, like my standard tarp for my hammock that I've got, because I may want a little more headroom right here. I can pull that size. Or storm's coming from an odd angle and this part of the tarp wants to give in, I go click click and have a pull out right quick. So this is going to be very useful. Now, it's a silk nylon tarp. It is not captured to the bag. There's a little instruction sheet, rolled up very nice and tight. So it's a ripstop material with a silicone lining on it. Very light. Okay, now let me run a ridge line over here and we'll stake this out and we'll take a look at it. Okay. Here it is set up. It's a long lean-to type tarp. With the ends have got pull-outs. You can pull a little forward or leave them out flat. Now on the bottom end down here I've pulled it out with only a slight incline. And up here at the head I've actually pulled it forward. Hi guys, okay, now this is an excerpt on another day. When I did the first setup I did it as just a straight lean-to. Okay, you saw that configuration. And it's easy to do that. You pull your sides straight out. But if you need a little bit more weather closure, this design allows you to pull the sides to the front and make kind of like a lean-to. Now, I'll show you the picture up close. And that shows you how this is what I had originally. And this is the configuration we're in now. If you notice right there, it shows where you can take another, what they call their ground sheet, and just put over the top of it, make a front door to make an enclosed tent. Now, this is pretty dang handy to have this size. This thing's the size of my fist whenever it's balled up, and will easily ride in a haversack. And this is a lot of room. Now, having spent a lot of years in a diamond tent, a diamond shelter, or a plow point, some of y'all call it, this is actually pretty roomy. It weighs nothing. My scale wouldn't even weigh it. I'm going to have to do it in grains or something. But on a pound scale, it wouldn't even pick it up. So it's less than a pound at the most. And yet, it is more than big enough for me to have easily sit-up space in here and have full side enclosure like this, which would be more than enough. I got plenty of room to lay in here in a full-length bed with my gear, have good coverage from the weather, and if it shows in the thing, I take another the light ground cloth tarp, put it over the top of this, and just drape it forward to make an awning this way. It's a lean-to. Very nice. I really do like this. This is small, compact, light, and if I'm wanting to do a ground pounder type of carry in my haversack rather than carrying a hammock, this would be very viable. And in the winter, it'd be very viable because I'm going to be doing a ground leaf tick to get me up off the ground and insulate me, and I'll have a fire out here in front of me down close to it. So this would be a very viable, quick and easy shelter to set up. All in all, I'm very impressed with it. Very easy to set. It's a very thin silk nylon that's ripstop, so it should be very durable. It's probably the same exact material they make their tarps out of, and I've been using the One-Wind hammocks and tarps now for 3 years, and I've had no complaints whatsoever. And I've turned a lot of people on to the One-Wind equipment, and every one of them has said they've enjoyed it. So I really like it. Okay, it also comes in the kit. You get several pieces of this guy line. Now this is reflective guy line, which when your headlight hits it, your flashlight glows, so you can see these easily at night. It also comes with these aluminum, pretty good size tent stakes, which seem to hold up real well, in a separate ditty bag. Also, you're going to have this. Now this is a center pull-out. I can go up to the middle of it, magnet, click, and have a center pull, so I can pull the roof out and give me even more room for headroom should I need it. Like when you got that wind coming from that way and it's wanting to push it in, I can hook this to it and it's shot corded and it will hold a little tension on it. So that's a good accessory to have. All in all, I think this is going to work really well as a ultralight, ultra small, quick camping shelter to be able to put up relatively easily. Now, there are multiple extra tie points around this thing. And so in the instructions, the way they will do it, and there are 10 separate anchor points around this thing, it will tell you that to set it up in this configuration, you go through 3 through 5. So on the one that's got 1, 2, 3, you go through 3, 4, and 5. And that's 3, 4, and 5, and then just stake everything down. Once you figure it out on your own, you won't need to do this. But it's a simple way to look at this and see how to set it up in different configurations by these tie points. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Please leave any questions or comments below. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.